Hey everybody, alright, I'm back. Alright, we're gonna give this a try. It seems to work when I'm not streaming. Things seem to be working just fine. So, I'm gonna try to stream. We're gonna see what happens. Things were acting real bouncy, like it was tossing me all over earlier. So, we're gonna give this another go. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if we can make this work somehow. You know what I mean? Because I mean, it's got to. It just has to. Right. I did do an update to my graphics card as well, so hopefully that's gonna help. Welcome back, Bell. How you doing? All right, so let's find out how well this is gonna work, you guys. All right. Stream chat or games up. All right, we're in. All right, like I said, it was working before I started the stream. I tested it out. Now we're back. Let's give it a go to make sure it's gonna work like it was, you know, the other day that I played it, man. Hopefully it'll work for us because I don't want to have another short style stream, man. I hate it when it does that. I didn't get everything there either. I don't even know if it made that. I don't even know if that made it into the thing or not. There, we're gonna have to adjust. We're gonna find out, man. It's probably not because it's just like there's material over here in the way. So I'm not getting a good balance on everything, you know what I mean? There we go. What's going on, Ghost? Welcome in. Alright. Hopefully that update to the for the GPU helped. I don't know why, but hopefully that's all it was that was causing the issue that I was having. I'm hoping. How you guys all doing this morning? I tried to stream earlier, like I said, but I was having issues with my stuff, man. It was acting up. Nothing wanting to work proper. See, like that right there. Like that right there. That's the problems I'm having, like, and I don't get why it's doing it. Everything's updated. I don't get it. my internet's running good. I even checked my internet connection, you know what I mean? And I'm running top. Everything's turned off. The kid's been going for extra credit doing summer school stuff, so he's gone doing that. The old lady's sleeping because she got home from work 6:30 this morning. See, look at that. Like, it's automatically just closing right up. It was doing this earlier too. So I don't get it. Like, I think it's the game, man. I'm not sure though. It's that or it's the server. No, I don't have. I've only got mods for this alone. I mean, I do know that their number 8 mod does have some issues because, like, I had to actually pull this out of that mod set a couple weeks back when I started using it because it won't. Their number 8 mod set for that FS Farmer won't work. Like, you can't add it to a server because there's something in it that makes it incompatible with the FS25 version of the game somehow. That's weird. But I pulled this out along with its workings and everything, and it's been working for everything's been working since I started using it toward the beginning of the month. But I don't know what's going on today, man. It's weird. But next month I'll be going back to standard farming for the month. Because then afterwards I might I'm trying to figure out what map I want to go to. I'm gonna do some farming stuff of that sort for the month. I'm trying to find the scripts and stuff to add gold because I've looked everywhere, GitHub, I've been on King's Mod, and nobody has an actual mod for fill types that allows gold. So I don't know. I know the squad, the ones that I like to watch, you know, for mining. I know they've got their own mod writers and stuff like that that make their own mods for them. So I don't have a workaround on that. I'd like to be able to get in contact with them or something and, you know, see about how to use it or get it, but I don't want to be disrespectful either, because if it's their own intellectual property, then, you know, obviously I'm not going to get away with using it, you know what I mean? So huh. Weird. Yeah, being that this is a mining map, this should be one I would have automatically assumed it would have had it into it. But even when I go in and I put in gold, it doesn't really bring up anything for map-wise either. Like, oh yeah, hey, grab this map and it's got you covered type thing. You know what I mean? Like some of those things say they're supposed to have fill types to them. Like even some of those the products that are from FS Miner that are for like the RGC maps and stuff. It says like okay, yeah, only with appropriate fill types, but yet it shows absolutely no fill type. You know what I mean? There's a few of them like that, and it's like okay, well, obviously you can tell by looking at it that it's a gold washing plant. You know what I mean? So why is it not? You know, why can't I see it say, oh well, you need this appropriate fill type? Even if the map doesn't have it, it should still be like, yeah, look, check this out. So it just throws me off, man. It's like, okay. And then some of them do say that you can only use them with an RGC map, which is understandable. Because I'd like to eventually find someone that can work on a map for me that I can have specific for my stuff as well, so I get it. I don't want to try to go any further either, because I'm already like Johnny on the spot there, man. This thing's been working good though. I mean, as long as like whatever it is that's causing this like hiccup to be causing me to like jump all over the place, like as long as that quits, I'll be alright. You know what I mean? Like that's all I want, really. Especially for today. I should have already been streaming. I started at like 5:30 this morning. I should have been into it already by 4 hours, but here I am 12 minutes in or something like that. So yeah, it was kind of disappointing. Like my everything, like graphics card had to update, and I don't know why that would have been it, but I started seeing it bouncing around again. I was like, it's definitely not the reason. It was telling me earlier I was having frame rate loss, and I didn't understand why. But man, I ain't changed my settings at all. Why am I having issues? But they did just work on the servers yesterday, so hopefully that's is the only issue. I did go in and restart my server, but yeah, until I can figure out like what I'm gonna do, because I am gonna do a month where I'm doing like gonna run it official. I'm gonna actually like not official, but like I'm gonna run it the best I can, standard, and you know, standard vehicles, nothing that's out of the world size stuff of that for the next time I do it. But like I said, I'm gonna run it more traditionally. I'm gonna have everything that's gonna actually work. So I just got to find the right map that I want. But next month I'm gonna go back to doing standard farming. Yeah, I don't use my PlayStation for this game. This game would destroy my PS5. And I can say that with confidence. I know this one would destroy my PS5. I need like a PS6, man. I need a PlayStation 6 or something, dude. Like, telling you. Because what I've got, it thing likes to overheat. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. But yep, like I said, I'm going back to standard farming next month. I just haven't decided how I want to do it yet. Alright, let's back away from the hole here, you guys. We're going to use our Komatsu. Kami Kami Kamatsu. We're gonna try to break 20 million today too, chat. I should have put that in the title. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Yeah. Do you think that would hit? Trying to break 20 million? Think that'd work? Alright, let's get in there with this guy, man. Let's get a little cleanup done first. Looks like a lot of stuff just sitting down here waiting to be cleaned. It's all in the way. See, if I turn that off and probably use my own resources, it'd probably make a different story, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not painting either, man. What am I doing? What? Why? Where did I get the stone from in the first place, man? Oh, probably from over there off the ground on accident. Probably where it came from, not gonna lie. I did have the bucket sitting up there just chilling. So that's probably what happened. Nah, let's grab this stuff down here. Let's clean out the way. I did kind of make... Nah, I really didn't make a mess, but... I don't know how I'm getting stuck on something. Oh, are you serious? Considering that it's just like material that should have moved. We get her. We'll get her. So how's everybody doing today? Like, I don't get that, man. How am I stuck here? That's what I want to know. How did I just get stuck here, man? That's not cool. How does that happen? See, the material should move, you know, because technically that's all it is material. It's not like actual, see, yeah, it's not actual earth. All I'm doing is pulling material. Look at that. That's just clumped up there. That should have easily moved for me. You know? But we got it. Now it's to work with the rest of this, because this is all bumpy. So what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to, I'm going to have to set it to grade, and then since I've got material set up for iron, we should be good. Oh. Yeah, I got trommels and everything on here that would turn pay dirt into gold. That's not a big deal. I got all that for the like sleuthing and stuff. There's a water trommel on here and everything. Like a gigantic form of one that my granddad used to have, that he used to run the sand gravel through back behind the house. Except for theirs is in game is way bigger. My granddad had an itty bitty one that was like literally like a foot long, 2 foot long, made out of an old burning barrel. Well, not, I guess it wouldn't be a burning barrel, but it'd be one of those type of drums. He had holes punched all over through, had a little 2 foot, 3 foot rod running through it, give or take. Like, yeah, dude, it was. But these are massive trommels that are in the game, which is pretty neat. What? See, that's what I don't get. It's like, what are you getting stuck on out here, man? Like, it weirds me out. And the fact that I'm just like that, we're getting stuck, dude. Come on. We're working. Yeah, exactly. Which, I mean, oops. You come in here, come into the construction. Is that under factories? Which I don't like the thought that it's under factories, but because it should be equipment that we should have to buy from the store and then haul out there. But you got this trommel right here, which is a wash plant. This is kind of like what I was talking about that my grandpa had, but he had like a little handmade one, little homemade one. You see how you got the screen in the center and all that jazz? My grandpa had one made out of a little itty bitty like 2 foot barrel. It was like 2 foot by, like, you know what I mean, like 2, 3 foot long barrel, but it was only like a foot and a half wide, 2 foot wide. One that you'd get like grease and stuff from for factories. And he built something like that, but a little handmade jobby. And yeah, like I'd like to see that, but to the point where you gotta, you know, where you come in here like this, you go to the vehicles, then you would buy it. You know what I mean? Which I don't think we have, and if we do, I don't know where I would get it, because like I said, I've seen people like the squad use stuff like that, where they've actually had to go get it and actually transport it out on a truck and trailer. So, you know what I mean? So like that's what I would like to get into using, is something of that nature. I think that'd be awesome. Totally fun. Oh, I'm stuck. Man, can't believe I'm getting stuck here. About to give me a dozer in here and just push all this stuff back, and then... Oh, oh, oh. It's insane. Getting there, though. What's going on, you guys? Welcome in. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh. Yeah, see, but I don't, I don't want those types of wash plants. Cause, like, don't get me wrong, I love watching the gold mining. I love watching all those guys do their thing. But I don't want copy wash plants from that TV, from Gold Rush. It's a cool TV series. I like watching it, man. I like all the people in it, but. I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want like Slucifer or Big Red or any of them. Great wash plants in their own right. They are, in their own perspective, and some of the is the biggest in some of their own right. And considering that, Schnabel put some time into creating his wash plants. Puts, you know what I mean, put a lot of time and effort and paid people to really get in on him to really make him a good wash plant, man. I mean, he's been at it since he was 14 with his grandpa. So I mean, I'd expect him to have no less going on out there. I believe that's his name, Schnabel. I'm thinking of. He went over to Alaska, or not Alaska, Jesus, Australia for a little bit and did some stuff over there too. But yeah, no, I like I like watching all that stuff. I just wouldn't want their wash plants. Just something simple, something easy that I can sit there and go to town on and put sand and dirt up against next to make my own little dirt ramps, you know, so I got a loader up. I mean, I got that one ramp mod downloaded, but yeah, I'm just looking for something that'll be fun like that I can do, and instead of doing a standard mining series like this, even though I am hoping that I can talk to somebody that makes maps, because I seriously want to get a map personalized just for my channel only, for sure. Yeah, Parker. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like watching all those guys. I like watching that stuff. Me, if anything, I'd want to go up and operate equipment for, oh, what's his face there? Oh, I can't remember his name, man. The one that used to work with Parker. He's got it. He runs his own gig. Honestly, if I could handle driving a rig for him, I'd go do that. Yeah, I'll find someone eventually that can make one that I want. Because I've already got like one in mind on what I want. And a lot of the stuff that I want added to the map. So I've already got all that stuff figured out in my mind and wrote down on paper. I just need to find someone that'll do it, or just get into the map making thing, and because I got that thing that shows me how to make mods, make maps, stuff like that. I got that from Giants when I bought the collector's set, so I probably could sit down and watch that and learn and try to figure it out, because they do have those blank maps where they're already there flat and you can add whatever you want to them. I thought about doing that. I just don't know if I've got the concentration for it. Oh, and I got me an intro song made too. I just haven't added it yet because, yeah, I found an AI that can take my ideas and turn them into music for me. So I'm definitely getting that locked in here in the next couple of days. Hopefully in the next week I'll have a good intro and outro style thing going. We'll see. But the price they want for some of that stuff per month is kind of outrageous, I thought. Like, there was one AI setup that was like, oh yeah, you can make music all you want, but it's like this much a month. I was like, ouch, man. I just need simple music made, so I found me a nice AI setup, and I just gotta wait to pay for it. But I used the preview thing to make me some trial stuff so I could see if I'd like it or not. And the ones actually made me a really awesome like intro. Once I get it paid for, I'm gonna work on it and, obviously try my hand at it, see what I can do, but it's awesome, man. Yeah, no, I see. That's my problem. Is when I have the map, I want it to be like when people see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh man, he did this," and like I don't want people to like, you know what I mean? I want it to be a secret to everybody, so that way when the map drops, it's like you'll have, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like a special thing, like, oh man, he dropped his map. What's in it? I want people to be surprised when we get into it and I start doing something and things just start showing up, you know what I mean? Because there's some intricacies to my map that I want to make that I know, because I'm not technically inclined, you guys. I couldn't make my own map. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think I could make my map to save my life. But, I'll find out if I can make it or if I have to pay for it. Either way, what I want to do is it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. I was gonna add it to my thing so that only channel members could check it out, but it won't let me download it without buying the service, which is understandable, and I'm okay with that. Because when I do download the song, it comes with a license for me to use commercially, my own personal license for the song. So I have my own personalized music and all that jazz. And I was like, heck yeah. We on the ball. But yeah, it'd be nice to have all that good fancy stuff in this. See, I want a map though that'll have obviously mining where you can do gold. You know, if you get in the right areas. I mean, I'm not sure as to the whole concept of silver mining, but like, I'd like to have a map to where if you get in the water and you are using a paint, you're digging it up and running it through a like, you might find some gems or something like that, maybe some relics from the past. I mean, you know. I think that'd be super cool. Yeah, smooth this out. I'm tired of it bumping me. What is going on now, man? Yeah, I am so tired of getting stuck on stuff that shouldn't be getting stuck on, dude. Seriously. Where'd I get all this material from? And I know I'm trying to grade, but that's pretty significant from just doing like trying to do, you know what I mean? I don't know. Where is it coming from? There's got to be a spot here where I'm just like, wouldn't it be funny if that was as far as we could go? wrong button. There we go. I'm curious as to why it's so bad right there, though. I mean, I know I did just fill that hole in, right? Thing is, I don't know why it's all like doing that. Like, I mean, it should be smoothing. I should be smoothing out without a problem. Shouldn't be grabbing like that. That's for sure. No, I'm not done over there. Forget that. I'm not done. Since I am backing up into here, god dang it. There we go. This is where having the conveyor belt would come in handy, because then I could just, the way I got it parked, I could be pumping it to the, or putting it on the side somewhere and having it pump up into it. We're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. I'd be close to 2 million by now. I mean, I was using the excavator for a while, so. I'm thinking 20 million today should be no easy. Shouldn't be no problem. Should be an easy feat. Can't believe I left this much in the center like that, man. Usually I'm a little better at cleaning up my stuff. But I have a feeling I wasn't done, but it just wasn't that up there wasn't acting right. I need to get that up closer to up against the wall more or something, so that way I got more room. Now we're a little deep. I'd like to be able to make caves though, man. I think making a cave would be freaking awesome. You know, a horizontal mine shaft. I just don't want to move it. I'm pushing it. Would be cool if I could, but We're striking that iron rich today, man. Look at it. We're definitely opening this up a little bit bigger overall, so it's I might have to move my excavator here in a short. I'm definitely not holding up, man. I'm just working my fingers to the bone, yo, for you guys. Yeah, could definitely use a better bucket though, man. Definitely could use a better bucket, and that'd be about it for this. Maybe a 20,000 liter capacity or something, like what that crane or the excavator's got, because this is kind of a joke. I would have thought this thing would pull, lift way more. Huh. Weird. All right. Well, I'm at that line. I got to be close to 300,000. I mean, I did use the, like I said, I used the excavator for a good 45 minutes. What an idiot. We're getting this thing loaded up, fellas. getting all that iron cleaned up, man. Getting it all cleaned up. Whoops. Just done knocked my mouse off the. That's what happens when my hands are numb, man. Let's give what I can give. I'm getting it, man. I'm getting it. I'm working like Chip. I'm like, yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like watching his stuff on TikTok, man. Stuff's hilarious. I'm curious as to what I got. Let's see what we got real quick. 2.5 mil. That should pay good. But we're gonna go a little bit longer. I've already got what, an hour and a half under my belt earlier today, so god dang it. I gotta get a new cup of coffee, man. I gotta get a cup of coffee. Wow. Coffee. I'll be right back, you guys. Alright. See, now I shouldn't be acting like that, man. Like, literally, I'm the only one here. Well, the wife's sleeping. But I'm the only one here, right? Like, there's nothing connected to the internet, no nothing. I gotta call my internet company to find out what's going on. I know it's getting toward the end of the month, so it's gonna start acting up. But it starts to do this all the time around the 23rd, 24th every month. And we're making quite the pit here, I am. Nobody wants to see 20 million made on this game, man. Blow their little minds, right? Pop. Goes the weasel, man. All that good jazz. at almost. We were at almost 2,500 or million. So I'm curious as to what we're gonna get out of this today. All right, man. I'm making some progress today, though. I really am. Had to clean underneath of it, man. Know what I mean? I had to make peace with it. imagine we're this deep? We should be able to cave it out, but we can't. Kind of lame, if you ask me. But until they allow horizontal mine shafts, I guess I won't be doing a whole lot. Oh, crap. There, now I gotta move the tractor. God dang it. I was kind of hoping to just work around to like I have been, but it's not a big deal. Pretty cool though, because if you think about it, you come down here like this. Oh, well, not like that, but you go like this and just kind of pull it in place. Like that. See how that works. Oh crap. Well, not gonna hurt, right? It's been over an hour and a half since anybody's said anything in chat, you guys. It's insane. There we go. back to the grading. Back to grading and degrading. Everything in sight. God dang it. I wasn't trying to do that. Need like 2 or 3 of these coming in here, one right after another. Just be like, scoop, scoop, scoop. Like 3 of them, man. Enough room in here. They don't even gotta be scooping in the same area. They can be scooping from other areas. Yeah, we're just cleaning this up, you guys. Cleaning it up. What's going on? Welcome in. I'm not even sure how many people are here, Bunny. My counter says 0. When I looked at my phone a minute ago, it said 0. I think you're the first person. First person in an hour and 40 plus minutes, I believe, to say something in the chat. Ghost was here for like the first 10 or 15 minutes of it, I think, and I think he ended up having to bounce out to go do something. I'm not sure how many people are here, though. But I appreciate you stopping by. Oh, I tried to look up that link for that one guy, and I couldn't, it wasn't working for me. For that guy's Discord, so that I could email him or whatever. It wasn't working. That BD guy or whatever. DBB or BDD or... I was gonna message him, but it wasn't working for me. So I was like, eh. I was gonna message you the other day, but I just have been too busy. Trying to get stuff done around the house. People asking me to fix their stuff if I can fix it for them, and jazz like that. So I've been trying to do that. Plus I got my yard all cleaned up, helped my grandmother with her yard. So yeah, I just been overall, I've been busy. No, Nightbot, they do not. Quit asking. I gotta change that up eventually, too. Oh, man. Alright. I wonder what I'm sitting at now. $323,000. Jesus Lord. That's taking an hour to get that up, man. So about 1.5 million in an hour I'm doing with this thing. Terrible. Terrible efficiency. She must not have heard, or Bunny must not have heard me. My last comment there. I'm not that interesting. Yeah, I definitely need a bigger bucket on this guy. Oh, Jesus. fill this up a little bit more. I even shared this stream too. How many people we got here, you guys? Oh, god dang. I knocked my headset off. Let's see, the us counter says we got 7 people watching. What's going on, you guys? See, that's weird. One counter says one thing, the other counter says another. No, this was supposed to all have been part of yesterday's stream had it all gone properly. But they were doing maintenance on the servers yesterday, so that kind of bummed me out. I completely forgot about it too. They sent me like a, what was it like? They didn't even send me an email. What they did was they sent me like a thing to my servers, like where my servers through Nitro Auto. They sent me like a message through there. You know what I mean? I was like, like I ever check this unless I need to get on here to do something to the servers, you know? Why they didn't just send it directly to me like through email or something, I'm not sure, but whoa, too much. But yeah, I made an intro song and let the wife listen to it this morning. She said it sounds amazing. It's gonna be done in a rock style. Oh crap, a rock style pattern. So sounds nice. So I finally watched the Minecraft movie last night with the wife, and it was actually pretty decent. Like I was expecting it to be a lot worse than it was. Few other movies I want to watch, but I'm gonna wait. One's a couple years old yet. It's the one about McDonald's. I haven't seen it yet. I wanted to watch it, but never got around to it. Hoping the new Superman movie will be on streaming services soon. I want to see that too. I heard it was good. I heard it was bad. I don't know. Couple more days. Oh, what movie was that? She wanted to go. Oh, the Fantastic Four comes out in what? A couple of days, or is it already out? It's Thursday. I wouldn't be surprised if it's already out. I think it comes out next week. No, this week. Has to be this week. Right? No, I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. going on, Jay? Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, crap. I gotta be able to see the bucket, yeah? Or the trailer. Gotta be able to see where I'm working, man. If I can't, what's the point? Alright. And this holds a little bit more than that guy down there, so I'll use this for a little bit. The fact that it dumped almost 2 bucket loads here for me when it shouldn't have. See, like it's doing now, it's acting up again. I don't know what it is, man. Maybe it's just this thing. Doubt it. But yeah, no, someone asked me earlier about conflicting mods or something. I think it was on this part of the first part of the stream. I don't know. But no, I don't have any conflicting mods. The ones I did, I got rid of. Oops. I would hope this will fill it up a little bit quicker. I mean, it's better than the, what, 12 or whatever I was putting in it. I'm gonna get this thing filled to 5 million. Then I hope I get good money out of it. So how's Jay doing today anyway? What you been up to? What's everybody else up to? Man, what you guys got going on? You guys don't, don't be afraid to talk to me. I will talk back. Come on, man. I'm filling this beast up, man. I'm telling you guys. Wonder why it's taking so long to get through it. What do you guys think this is gonna pay us? What do you think I'm gonna get paid on this? Your guys' guess. I am so close to finally getting this thing filled up for once, man. I'm curious as what I think I'm gonna get out of this. I mean, I think I'm gonna get like five to 8 million out of it. Hopefully. Just swinging it around, man. Actually, I looked off to the side because I thought I heard something in the background. So I'm just swinging, man. Just like my arm moves freely. See, look at that. I love that. No, my cat's over busting around with something over in the corner there. Not sure what she's got. Hope it ain't nothing important. Like one of my little USB drives or something like that, you know what I mean? Hoping. If it is, I don't know what would be on it. And just there's a couple of them sitting over by the other computer I got. That hopefully will. I want to buy a couple of sticker machine. You know what I mean? A printer, something that'll print out some stickers for me and all that good jazz. And here, not a couple months back, my grandmother, she was like, "Hey, I got this old computer that I used to use. You know, if you want it, you can have it." And I'm like, "All right, well." I mean, I think it'll work fine for printing like PDF file, you know what I mean, like stuff like that. I would think. Oh, I would think. I don't know. Had Windows 9 on it, I think. I know my, I know my stepdad updated it for her a few years back. Nothing special. Added like 125 gigabytes of RAM or something. He did do it. I don't remember. Not RAM, but memory. One of those HDDs or whatever they call it. They put in there. You can put in there. I gotta make sure I can get out of here. If I can, I'll just drive her right off the edge, man. Alright. Probably just put a bunch on the ground on the other side there. It's gotta be getting close, man. What the heck was that? My phone? That's always fun to drop. I'm getting this thing full. I've never filled it, man. I'm getting it full. I'm gonna eventually get it to where I can't put no more in there. Oh, come on now. How many more scoops you guys think, man? Like, I'm thinking like 5. Like 5 more scoops, maybe. Man, the wife spooked me. I'm sitting here just going to town on this. She come up behind me. Okay, how many scoops did I say? I said 5 or 6. How many scoops am I into it after I said that? I don't even know. Some of it's ended up on the ground. What's going on, Chops? Welcome in. How you doing? I'd have been doing alright had my stuff been working properly, and by that I mean not being all like janky on me this morning to the point that I had to quit my stream. Stuff wasn't working properly earlier. Kind of bummed. The PC, like it was acting up on me this morning. It was great. Oh crap! Dang it! But no, it was acting real funny, and I ended up having to update my graphics card. But it was still acting funny earlier. Like I need to call I need to call the internet company and check with them to see if they got stuff going wrong with it or what. Because man. I hear what you mean. I know what you mean. I'll have to. Yeah, I'll have to check my drivers and all that. I don't have a clue, man. Like I said, I know my graphics card needed it this morning. no, it's not messing it up so far after I did the update, but... I'm already at like 9 or 10 scoops after I said what I thought I was going to take, man. Whoa. Jesus. Oh, man, nah, dude, I'm on there. I'm on there. Structurally sound. Come on. Perfect simulation, right? It's called. I call this the representation of living on the edge, my guy. Living on the edge. It's like snowing or something, man. Oh, we're almost full. It only looks like gravel because I didn't want it to look like dirt. It's dirt. Like a big jaw dirt. But better. Look at it. But no, I do got it set up to paint it to look like gravel because I didn't want it to look like dirt. Couple more scoops and he'll be full, so I'm just gonna hop in here and get the scoop on. Now the dirt and iron kind of look, I mean, they're similar. They're close, not exact, but... life. Yeah, this is a 5 million liter trailer though. This one's kind of unrealistic. I was using it because I was gonna fill it with wood chips, but I got the wrong one on accident. I only wanted the 500,000 liter. Even 500,000 liters is, and I mean, to me that's plenty. I just don't like when it doesn't want to act right and it wants to try to go a different direction. Like I said though, my side panel is kind of beat up. I've had it as long as this game's been out, so I've used the crap out of it. So it's about time for me to buy a new one. But I don't think I'm gonna go with a new side panel. I think I'm gonna get the dual. I'm gonna get a dual joystick. So that way, when I'm operating this type of equipment, I can just use the joysticks to do everything. Oh, we're full, finally. Oh, man. I don't know, man. I'm gonna find out here in a minute. I've never successfully filled this bucket up. All month long I've been trying to fill it up, but I get to the point usually by the end of a stream I empty it, you know? Like I said, it holds 5 million liters, so this will be the first time actually dumping 5 million liters. Ah, crap. Snow's in. This will be my first time dumping it, though, man. We're going to find out. 5 million liters worth. Right there it is. Nope, right here it is. It's a little down. It's a little down. That's sad. That's terrible. What a pity. Alright, let's go. I got a little sell point just right over here on the corner. Let's see what we get for 5 million liters, you guys. It's not going to break no 20 million, but how cool would it be? I've been going at it for technically 4 hours. I had an hour and a half live stream earlier, but like I said, the thing crashed out on me. The way it was acting. I had to shut it down. I had to reboot everything. It was lame. Let's see what we get. Oh man, we got people leaving just as we're dumping. It's a bummer. I mean, kind of. I had 11. I mean, if I break 20, that'd be cool today, because that's actually what I'm aiming for, is to break 20 million today. I know, right? He's going for 20 mil. Oh, man. I might get really close. Might have to go grab a couple more scoops. Yeah, I'll have to get a couple scoops, I think. Nope, there she be. So 8.7 mil for a full load. And this was at a down period. This was on a down period, too. That is awesome. At 11.6, yes sir. And I just made 8 something So yeah, 20 million right there. We just broke the bank, man. Thing ain't gonna know what to do. I got so much money. I'd spend that all in one day, though. You guys that's been watching me, you know, I could spend that in one day. God dang, man. God dang. That's something else. So what do you guys think? I mean, 20 million, man. Yeah. Now think about it. If I would have caught that at its peak pay time, easily, I would have easily made oh 10 million, maybe at peak pay, 9.5 mil at peak pay. You figure the peak pay on it is 1.8, and right now I'm only at about 1.78 maybe. But even so, I mean, it's only $100 difference, almost. Well, a little less than $100 difference. But I mean, it would have made me almost close to 10 mil, I think. Well, maybe 9.5. But yeah, that was pretty good. That's really good. That's what I like to see. Yeah, probably between 10 or 9 mil. Yeah. The other iron, on the other hand, I don't know what the other iron would do. This one right here. This will be the next set that I start digging out. Which I'll be able to sell that for 1,900. So that one's not going to gross a lot more, but it will be significantly more once we do larger loads, which I'm hoping that in the next few days I can start working on pulling some of this out before I call it good on this map. I got to start looking for other maps too. So what is a good map for anybody watching? What would be a good map for just farming? It doesn't have to be something that everybody else is playing. Preferably not something that everybody else is playing. But a good map nonetheless. You know what I mean? That's what I'd like to see. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in so far and hit that like for me. It'd be somewhere close though. It'd be good money. But yeah, if you guys have any good ideas of maps that would be worth playing, let me know. Drop it in my Discord. Drop it on one of the streams. You know. But I am gonna call it good because I do have some things that I gotta get done. I am gonna get a Call of Duty stream in because I think next Thursday. Let me check the map or not the map, the time. Okay, so next Thursday is the 31st, so that'll be the day that the servers wipe. I'm gonna start doing on Thursdays. I know I do this in the morning and Arc in the afternoon, but on Thursdays I'm gonna start doing my Throwback Thursdays again. So I'm gonna start playing some Rust in the mornings and I'm gonna get back on some Fallout 4. So I'm gonna do that on Thursdays. I think starting next week that'll be the beginning of the end / beginning of a new month, the 31st, I believe it is. So I'm gonna start doing that next Thursday. So if you guys do play Rust and you guys want to get in on some of that, I love farming, I love gathering, I love doing all that jazz. You know, we can go run a whole lot of different stuff. I do play on the PS5 for that currently until I've got the new memory unit for my PC, and then I'll be buying 4 or 5 new games for the PC that we'll be playing eventually. Some newer age ones, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be all that good fun stuff. Oh, look at me. Look at me. It's cold out, my dude. He's taking it like a champ. That's how we do it up here in Michigan, I guess. But with that being said, you guys, I am going to call it good for now. I'll be back on, what time is it right now? 12 o'clock. So give me a couple hours to get some stuff done that I'm trying to get done around the house, outside. So about 2:30, I'll jump on. I'll play some Call of Duty for a couple hours. If you guys enjoy that, you guys can join me. But with that being said, y'all have a great day.